How to say goodbye to a person you love. We probably all, at least once in our lifetime, experienced a situation when we had to leave a relationship with a person we really deeply loved, but for whatever reason, the relationship didn't work out. And I came to see it as kind of a spiritual initiation in a way. Because after this point, once you've done it once in your life, and normally it is only happens once for some reasons, according to what I can see with people, you are never the same. You're never the same, because to make the step to actually leave a relationship and consciously say goodbye to a person you love, when you see that situation, just when you accept basically that, okay, situation is as it is, you love this person, and quite possibly person loves you also, but for whatever reasons, maybe reasons are obvious, maybe there is a really, really valid reason, or maybe reasons are totally hidden, and everybody who looks at this couple just look at them in disbelief, like, why is they getting separated? They're such a nice couple, they look good together, they sort of almost belong together, but for whatever reason things didn't work out. And how to do that? Now, when we are saying goodbye to somebody we love, while we still love them, there are several sort of traps which we can get into. And the first trap, of course, is to deny that you still love them. And in effect, what you're trying to do, you're trying to kill love. You're trying to kill love, which is still alive. And no matter how you slice it, this is actually killing. This is a killing of something real, because remember back to our conversation on August about relationship, as that relationship is some like a third entity, separate energy being, almost separate energy field, which exists between two people who come together. And of course, it matters if you knew each other, if you stay together for a couple of weeks or a couple of months or several decades. And of course, the more interaction you have, the bigger this energy field is. But in any case, it is an energy field. And if you feel it, and we're not talking obviously about your partner or your ex-partner, because we don't know what he feels, but talking about you, you still feel this love. Now, I believe from what I see and what I experience in my own life, from what I've read on the subject, what I heard from very wise people, it is against the law to kill love. Because love is this amazing thing. And even if you need to say goodbye to a person, to a real person with whom you created this field, it does not mean that you should say no to life and you need to pretend that it never happened. It was a wrong choice. It was absolutely wasted time together in your life and so on. What you need to do, you need to accept. First, you need to accept that situation just turned out this way. You did try. In your particular situation, you did try. You both tried. You both tried in a way each party could. Not necessarily you put like equal amount of effort from both sides and there was the same efforts. No, there were different efforts, there were different attempts. But for whatever reason, the situation didn't work out. And sometimes it just happens. We all look at it and we think, why? There were all the chances in this couple for a relationship to flourish and to last forever. But for some reasons, we need to accept that, it just wasn't on the cards. If you did try and you apply all your efforts and it's not happening, then you just state the obvious: relationship finished. So this chapter of your life finished, and you're both going separate ways. You're going into next chapters of your life. But if you keep this love in your heart for as long as you want to live, and just keep it as a legacy of your relationship, then you don't create this need, this intensity of feelings, because basically what happens if you still love, but you deny it and you pretend that you don't love, it's almost like you shouldn't love, then there is a big internal conflict, because what you feel and what you let yourself feel. Because what you're feeling in reality does not match with what you feel you should be feeling. And what you want to be feeling, if relationship is over, you want to feel that totally there is no love. It's almost like you open the tap with water and you close the tap with water, and that's it, there is no water. It does not work this way. Love is a huge experience in our lifetime. It's huge experience, especially when we are talking about long-term relationship, very close relationship. And for this to complete itself, as energy field wants to complete itself, you need to give it time. And in fact, the more careful and nurturing you are in relation to the other thing, the better the whole thing will complete itself, naturally will run its course, and it will just be stored in your memory on in some library of your experiences as a great book, or rather as maybe a sequel of several books. And this will forever become part of your experience, and there are different chapters in this book and with different stories and so on.